Welcome back to Lessons Towards Knowledge, the podcast where language meets thought and curiosity meets clarity. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something we often take for granted, language, but not just grammar or vocabulary. Today we'll explore the true power of words, how they shape our world, our minds, and our futures. So grab your coffee, take a walk, or simply close your eyes and listen, because this is a journey through the soul of communication. Let's begin with a simple question. What are words really? At first glance, they're just sounds, air moving through our vocal cords, shaped by our mouths, interpreted by ears. But in reality, words are far more than that. Words are ideas made visible, emotions made tangible, cultures made shareable. When a child says their first word, mama or dada, it's not just cute, it's a gateway. That single syllable opens a universe of meaning and connection. With words, we name things, and when we name something, we give it power. Think about it. The word freedom doesn't weigh anything, doesn't have a smell or a shape, yet it has started revolutions, changed laws, and moved millions. Let's rewind time. 70,000 years ago, early humans roamed the earth in small tribes. Survival was a daily challenge, but something happened. A mutation, perhaps in the brain. Something allowed our ancestors to do something no other species could: share complex ideas. Instead of grunts or gestures, they began to use symbols. They could say, "There's a lion near the river," or "Let's hunt together tomorrow," or even, "I believe there's a spirit in the sky." This was the cognitive revolution, the birth of language. And with language came storytelling. And with storytelling came memory, culture, religion, and cooperation. We built societies not just with tools, but with tales. Let's talk about speeches that changed history. Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream." Winston Churchill's "We Shall Never Surrender." Malala Yousafzai's "One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." These are not just words. They are weapons, shields, seeds. A powerful sentence, placed in the right moment, can stop a war or start one. Consider also how governments use language. The term collateral damage replaces civilian deaths. Enhanced interrogation replaces torture. It's not just euphemism, it's control. When you control language, you control thought. This is the essence of George Orwell's 1984. The fictional language Newspeak was designed to limit thought by removing words like freedom or rebellion. Dangerous? Yes. Real? Absolutely. Let's zoom in, not on society, but on you. What are the words you use when you speak to yourself? Do you say, "I'm not good enough," "I always fail," "I'll never learn English"? Or do you say, "I'm improving," "I've made progress," "I can figure this out"? This internal dialogue becomes our identity. If we change the words, we change the story. If we change the story, we change the future. Here's a simple practice. Each morning, speak one positive sentence aloud. It could be as simple as, "Today I will do my best." Try this for 1 week. You'll be surprised how much power lives in just a few honest words. Let's not forget, language is a bridge. It connects us. When you learn a new language, you're not just learning new words, you're learning a new way to see the world. English, for example, is rich in idioms and metaphors. We say, "time flies," "break the ice," or "hit the books." These expressions add color and culture to communication. But more importantly, speaking English lets you connect with people from every continent. It opens doors to education, jobs, friendships, and ideas. So what have we learned? Words are more than tools. They are forces. They can destroy or they can heal. They can divide or unite. They can confuse or clarify. It all depends on how we use them. So I ask you, dear listener, what kind of words will you choose today? Will you speak with kindness? Will you listen with curiosity? Will you learn with passion? The world needs your voice, not just perfect grammar or fancy vocabulary, but your real, honest, human words. Because in the end, it's not just about speaking English, it's about using language to build a better world. Thank you for joining me on Lessons Towards Knowledge. If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone, leave a review, and remember, words matter. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep speaking.